Two dogs on the field, touchdown on the first sound. Last season, hype crowd screaming, what now? Too long gone, but never gon' punt now. Enemy blitzing, but we ain't gon' shut down. Play action, quarterback, I'm Mr. Cannon. Throw and yo together, iron is sharper than Shannon. Talking faith heavy while the world plays short. Two dogs got a mad at 25 like EA Sports in the game. So we celebrating with high fives. And I ain't talking beyond, but two dogs is prime time. Dropping news like reporters coming from the sidelines. Yeah, we going live, you gotta know it's grind time. It's the first and 10 commandments that we breathe daily. Covered in the blood, I call it free safety. So tune in, getting left out. Two dogs, radio, Troney, you're the best of.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show coming at you here in Tulsa, Oklahoma on KBOB 89.9 FM. Also, you can catch us on Facebook Live and also on the Two Dawgs YouTube page. We in the house. It is hot outside. It's burning. I'm right here. I don't have my co-host with me today. He had some family issue when the family member was not feeling well. Hope Fat get to feeling better. Y'all know what she is. He talk about it all the time on the show. Hey, but I got one of my partners coming in to come in with me, Mr. Mark Howard, the world-known comedian, Mr. Mark Howard. He's coming in all the way from Cali, and he's gonna be on the show. But hey, y'all know we say and we do the craziest things. You know, there's different sayings that people have. One of the sayings is, let me get it right. You can't chew gum, and you gotta know how to chew gum and walk at the same time. Do that saying make any kind of sense to y'all? It don't make no sense to me. If you can't chew gum, what you doing? Only time you chew gum is when you're standing still? Who trips and fall while they chewing gum? I know I don't. I never tripped and fell while I'm chewing gum. I chew gum all the time. So some of the sayings don't make sense. You can't have your cake and eat it too. If you're going to give me a cake, unless it got whipped cream icing on it, I'm going to eat it. Come on, man. We got to use comments. That don't make no sense. Why do you give a person a cake for them not to eat it? They're going to eat the cake. It's raining cats and dogs. Well, good goobity goos. Man, if it's raining cats and dogs, then something is wrong. That saying don't even make sense. Sleeping like a baby. You know, a lot of babies I know, they twisting and turning. They not getting real good rest. So that means that you're twisting and turning all night. How you getting some rest and you say you sleeping like a baby? It don't make sense. Some of these sayings that we have, it don't make sense. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know? But I digress. People do what they do. And they say what they say. But hey, that's you. I'm just saying, some of these sayings don't make sense. I listen to the Luther Vandross song. Here and now, I promise to love you faithfully. You're all I need. Then he talks about, I finally found the one. So you wasn't the one that he needed. You wasn't the only one until now. It took coming to the altar. You know, I don't get some of this stuff, man. You know, it don't make sense. But I digress. Well, we got a hot show for you today. Like I said, we're gonna talk some women NCAA March Madness. We're going to talk some men NCAA March Madness. We're going to talk some MVP. Who do you think is MVP? SGA, Wemby, or Jokic, or Jaylen Brown? Which one do you think is the MVP? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the referees. and some of the calls that they're making, is SGA getting favoritism on the calls? We're going to talk about it right here on Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show, and we'll be right back.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Ah, okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Get a slam dunk like man up. Enemy salty ran up. It's a foul move and one. We say E, man. Jesus out all my life. I'ma shine bright as a light. I don't need diamonds to shine. I just keep God on my mind, dog. Give him my all till I sign off. Watch me clean like pine saw. Hey, I call God, yeah. Jesus, he the reason I be rapping, singing in the hood and trenches. I don't need a mention. This some time in prison. I got rescued, not arrested. Now I'm living. I be Holy Spirit sipping Bible totes, and I was chosen for this moment. Devil choking home and you don't believe me. Take a look. A few years ago, I paroled. I was in the basement, just a bed and clothes. Prayer work, I'ma let you know. Now I'm saving souls all around the globe. Preaching Jesus' name, it's the only hope. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. All right, y'all. We finna talk some sports. We got big sports, and I got my special guest coming in. Come on, bring Mark. What's going on, Mr. Mark? What's going on, sir?
What's happening, man?
Nothing much, man. We ain't talked in a minute, man.
Man, it's been a while.
Hey, but hey, this is the best time to come on.
This.
Yeah. We ain't talk about this. We know that, but this is the best time to come on because it's a big sports weekend in basketball all the way around. You know, there's not a lot of football going on right now. But how's everything going, man?
I'm good. I'm blessed, man. I can't complain. AAU season, so I'm coaching that now. And one of our teams is going to be your way. I'm not coming, Jake. I don't know why I told you that. Because I'm coaching the lowly 15Us. But our 16 and 17U, our program is with Puma.
Okay.
And the 16 and 17, they coming to Tulsa.
Okay, when they coming down here?
Next month, May. Well, not next month, but yeah.
Okay, you gonna shoot me the date, man. I'm gonna go check. I'll try to go check them out.
Yeah, check us out, man. I'm the only team that don't get to go. Ain't that something, man? Of all the places.
Yeah, you can't come back down here. You can't come back down here, man. You know you've been banned from down here, dog.
Man, I ain't been to Tulsa in a while. But no, everything's good, man. I'm just looking, as we're talking sports, we got to add this part too. Tiger Woods is stepping away from golf to seek treatment.
Okay. Okay.
He's going to driving school.
What treatment you going to? No offense, I ain't gonna make fun of someone but what treatment you going to? Because you just said that you wasn't drinking. So what treatment are you going for?
Hey. He needs to stay away from vehicles. They have not been good to him.
I told him he need a driver. I'm not trying to understand why he ain't got a driver.
Not only that, man. Remember what his ex-wife did?
Well, I guess she did give him a driver, but
Yeah, she gave him. She put the driver to the vehicle.
All right, man. Let's talk some March Madness. We're gonna start with the women's because right now the women's is more exciting and have more anticipation than the men.
Really?
Yeah.
We all kind of know who's gonna win the men's.
Yeah. So you have South Carolina and UConn. I still think that this should be. You can't really say this should be the finals. But Texas blew out South Carolina in that SEC championship game. They blew them out pretty good. Texas is looking good. So, but South Carolina and UConn, you got UConn with Fudd and you got Strong in the middle, and they got some shooters. But South Carolina, man, they look good too. They looking real good. On the outside, they can go inside, they can go outside. Every time Coach Staley has a good team, she always has someone in the paint that can play good in the paint. Right. If you don't have nobody in the paint, it's hard for her. But it's hard for me to pick against UConn, man. It's hard for me to put against you. They are on a roll and they playing in sync. I know South Carolina's looking good right now. What do you think's going to happen, man?
Well, I mean, that's a good point. I mean, I'm thinking that, it comes down to this point when you get these teams. It comes down to coaching and those styles of play. Styles make fights in college basketball. I don't think that's going to be a big difference for the styles. It really, and no diss to any coach, but it's going to be down to the coaching who can pull the right strings. UConn hasn't lost a game.
Yeah, they haven't. So they do. They do.
Hey, there's a lot of times UConn has gone undefeated. I don't think anybody's ever said they was due or lost. It just happens or it don't happen. They've dominated way too long. So but I think it'll be a good game. I think I'm not saying they will, but if anybody can pull off and give them their first loss, I think it would be Coach Staley and the Gamecocks.
Well, I think UConn has to slow the game down. They can't allow South Carolina to get up in an up and down game because South Carolina to me is better when they run in the floor and they playing fast.
Right. Yeah, they got a little more athleticism.
Yeah, their half court game is not as good as UConn's. Don't get me wrong. I think UConn can go up and down the floor too, but not like South Carolina. So I believe UConn is going to have to slow the game down just a bit to allow Strong and Fudd to work. Even though Strong haven't really faced the athleticism that she's supposed to face against South Carolina, but South Carolina is young, man. They don't really have that senior laden team that they're young, but they got people that come off the bench that can play ball too. But UConn is just, I just think, you know how you had those teams that when you just hear their name,
yeah,
you bump them up 6 points. You already behind.
I mean, it comes with something. Yeah, it comes with something. Yeah, I get what you mean. I haven't watched as much. I watched a little bit of just lately. I watched a little bit of South Carolina beat who they just beat. They beat who they just beat to get to the Final Four. Where was they last played? Yesterday.
It was around my tongue. TCU.
It was right there. TCU, yes.
And they cut Olivia Miles down. But TCU, all they had was Olivia Miles.
Right.
They didn't. Yeah. They don't really have anything. Everything that they do is off Olivia Miles. And once she went down,
yeah, it was done.
It was done.
Done deal. So UConn's gonna have. That's the thing. UConn gonna have some people, just like South Carolina will. I think it goes down to the athleticism, man. I mean, might go down to a call or two. But let me stop.
Well, hey,
I've
hey,
been
you
good.
never. Hey. We've always heard that UConn be getting those calls.
Hey, man, sometimes it be like that. But yeah, no, that's going to be a tough one. I mean, I don't even know if I can call that one, Jeremiah.
Well, I think McKeer coming off the bench. She comes off the bench. She's just a sophomore, I believe, and she
Right.
comes off the bench, and she was doing some stuff last night. I ain't seen her do all year, man. I'm talking about she was juking and jiving and had spin moves, and it's like I think South Carolina. The difference between South Carolina and these other teams, they look forward to playing UConn.
Right. They're not afraid.
Yeah,
They probably know. No, I'm not probably. They know them girls because she's getting top McDonald's All-Americans, as is UConn. So they're seeing each other through AAU. They're playing probably together in AAU in some situations, and they see each other in these All-Star games. So they want to play each other.
Yeah, I think South Carolina. When you come to athleticism, I think South Carolina has better athletics.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think it's gonna come down to the X's and O's of the coaches. I think if South Carolina has to hit their outside shots, if they're hitting their shots, it's gonna be a close, evenly match. You don't really see too many times of UConn not hitting their shots.
Right. I think they'll be better inside. I think they'll be better inside. They gotta hit threes.
Yeah.
I think UConn's a better shooting team, right? Yeah.
UConn's a better shooting team than South Carolina.
But they're gonna guard that perimeter.
Yeah. So
South Carolina's gonna guard the perimeter.
I believe Coach Stegley has something in store for UConn. I believe it's gonna be very interesting.
Man, Gino been coaching when Dawn was playing. Ain't nothing she gonna come with that he ain't seen. There's not one thing she gonna come up with unless she find a way to put a 6-man on the go.
She might. She might. All right, next thing you got Texas, UCLA. I think both of these squads is good.
UCLA.
I'm leaning towards Texas. I just think UCLA don't have one person.
How dare you? OU Sooner. How dare you?
You know it's strange that I am in Texas.
How dare you?
But I just think that Texas squad, man, I've been checking them out. And Rory Harmon is a beast. She to be small, as short as she is, I think she's what 5'2".
Yeah,
They got to list as 5'6". That means she's probably about 5'4", 5'5".
Right.
And she's not afraid, and everything is keyed off her on what happened with Texas. And Texas is athletic also. They have athletic players too.
Hold on. Can you get away with lying with a girl's height? It's pretty. I mean, seriously, 5'4" is 5'4", but a woman's 5'4" is like it looked like it fit right in our screen.
But she don't look 5'6" though, man. She might be 5'6", but she don't look 5'6".
Right.
You know, TV changes something. She looks shorter than 5'6".
Okay. That's because she's in the right position. She's down low, knees bent. She's athletic. She's getting in the athletic position.
But she got some hops though, man. To be 5, she got some hops.
Right. The big girl inside, and I forget her name. I'm sorry, forgive me. The girl for UCLA.
Yeah. I know you. I don't
think they got one person that can stop that girl.
But is she?
Okay.
It's Betts just it's not that she's being more athletic than everybody else.
Right.
I just think that she's just bigger than everybody else, and she
Right.
know how to use
She knows how to use
her body and her gifts.
it. Jeremiah, it looked like she's wide open every time, man. She get underneath. She look like whatever they get her. It's like, who left her wide open?
Yeah, she be getting some shots, and you looking like,
man.
how in the world did she
tough.
do? You know, you got Jacque, you got Jaquez, the young lady. Her brother played for the Miami Heat. She's a veteran. Jaquez, that's it. She's a veteran, and she's good for them. But
Hey, speaking of Jaquez, about Jaime Jaquez, the school my son went to that I coach at now. We played them one time. And this school out there where they are, I've been by this out a little bit. It's like, never heard about them. So when we played them, it was like, how we lose? We gonna blow this team out. Man, Jaime Jaquez killed us. I was like, who's this Latino man? He ain't the normal type. He's tall and everything. Man.
Yeah, and she, like I said, Bets is 6'7".
Yes.
She's 6'7", and she know how to use her body. And
yes.
but I just think if you shut her down, you'll beat UCLA.
But it's hard because UCLA runs a good system. They run a good system. It ain't like they just give it to them out the way. They run their stuff. That's why I said it looked like she's always open. They run their plays, man.
But I just think Texas can get with them. I just think that
right.
Texas has the team that can compete with Bets.
Right.
And I think
they're going to be tough for UCLA to guard.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I think Texas is more athletic than UCLA.
Yeah.
Here it is.
UCLA is bigger though.
You know, they blew Michigan out. But during the season they only beat Michigan by 3. So, you know,
they're hitting their stride.
Yeah. And that's the key thing. But I don't know, man.
Good games. I think 4 good games.
It's hard.
I mean, 2 good games.
It's hard for me. It's hard for me to pick Texas, but in this game, I just think Texas has more power than UCLA. But my thing is, you have 2 awesome games in the women's Final Four.
Right. And you got, I mean, UConn hasn't lost a game. UCLA only lost 1. I think that loss was to UConn, wasn't it?
I believe so. I believe so. I think it was early. It was early during the season when they lost the 1 game. Let me see. Hold on. Where is it at? Because they blew OU out.
Yeah, they did blow you. I see that.
No, it's Texas. They lost to Texas.
Oh, well, there you go. Payback.
76-65. That's what I'm saying. Texas has the athleticism to match up with what UCLA throws at them, and they have the girls that can shut Bets down.
Right. Well,
it's gonna be a fun watch. It's gonna be a fun watch.
Right. Yeah. 76-65. Then UCLA turned around and beat Duke by 30 right after that. Right? Duke's. Yeah. UCLA will bounce back. They'll look at the film and they'll dissect what they did wrong. And they'll steal the pass the guy drive kick it, and the girl shoot a long three. Oh, my bad, that already happened with UConn.
All right, let's hit up on the men. You got Illinois, UConn, Michigan, Arizona. We know that the television rights and TBS, TNT, all them. We know they hoping there's UConn and Arizona. We know they're hoping there's UConn and Arizona. They don't want Illinois. They do not want no Illinois, Michigan final. That's the last thing they want. They hoping there's UConn and Arizona.
But they won't get that because Michigan's. Well, no. No, I'm gonna tell you. I believe this. The one team that I think can challenge and hang with Arizona is Michigan. They got the talent, they got enough size. They have the size. And they coach well.
But Michigan they'll go missing in action though.
True, that's what probably takes them a tick down. But they know this is it. And if the coach ain't got them focused well enough to keep them from going missing, then shame on them. But I think they'll be prepared, and I think they'll be dialed. They'll be locked in. Illinois, I'm gonna tell you, Illinois is good, dude. I didn't realize this. Illinois is good, man. They beat the dog crap out of my Terps, man.
That wasn't hard to do, man.
That wasn't hard to do this year.
But I like Arizona in this one. I like Arizona's guard play with them 3 freshmen.
Gotta take Arizona. But Michigan will give them some work.
I think they will. I think it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
But I think Arizona with those 3 guards, and then both of them is got veterans.
They got some veterans. But Arizona's so good. My boy who's AAU program I coached, but he was chatting in there when I think it was to go to the Sweet 16, and he said, "Man, Arizona playing like they already know they're in the NBA." they playing like they already there, man. They just kind of.
Well, the 3 freshmen already know they gone.
Yeah.
That's why they can redshirt Bryce and he can get better and then come back next year and start and then leave and go to the pros with his daddy. And LeBron will be the first player to ever play in the NBA with 2 of his sons.
Man, Bryce should have gone to Langston.
See, there you go, man. But I think Arizona is going to. I do think Arizona is going to win this game. I just think Arizona's a lot better. To me, they play better together.
Right.
And
I just think their style, the matchups, the size, they match up well with Arizona.
Yeah.
I think give them a problem.
I agree with your partner when he said that it seemed like Arizona players already know they're going to the NBA, because it do seem like Arizona be coasting sometimes.
Right.
I watched them probably like 3 or 4 times this year, and it seemed like they be coasting. Like we know we good, we know we're gonna win, so they don't play as hard.
And when it's time to turn up, we'll do it.
Yeah, but against Michigan, they can't come out that way.
Right.
They got to come out turned up from Jump Street, because Michigan, no, they believe they're good, and they've been good all year. But they already talking like they the best team, which Jalen Rose, he squashed that real quick. He said y'all not the best until y'all win a championship. But they already talking to noise. Lindenberg, which he can play inside and outside. He's big.
He's tough.
And
that big center.
Yeah. You
talking about? You're gonna have a problem with Core Pete. Yeah, you're gonna have a problem with Core Pete. But his length is gonna be a problem for Core Pete.
But I think that's
strong.
That's the difference with Michigan. They're big.
Right. That's what I said. They're big. They're a big team, so they can match with them size wise.
But I don't know if they can match with them athletically.
Well, here's the thing: when it gets to the half court, the athleticism don't matter because they got that big dude there that can protect that rim. So they shoot anything in there. They can play. They can play him pretty tough.
So you saying that Arizona need to do more fast pace?
Yeah, well, they got to lock down on defense, create some turnovers, some long misses to get out in the fast break. They can't wait around and run a half court offense with them. It's get across half court. It's not a fast break, but you trying to score in the first 5 seconds.
So if you was Michigan coach, would you want to slow it down and do more half court game, or would you want to be up in the up and down fast pace?
I think they're more probably they'll be better off in the half court game, especially on defense. They want to slow Arizona down to the half court, although Arizona's tough. I just think that they're not going to be afraid of them. They are coached well, and they have the length along with the athleticism to match, and they can switch. Other than the big dude,
Yeah,
he's not switching nobody. But I don't think he's that great of a shot blocker. But his length is something to deal with. I mean, he's what, 7? What is he, 7'4" or something like that?
He is 7'3".
7'3". So, yeah, you got a slower Wemby. He ain't shooting threes, but yeah, he's definitely a natural rim protector and a very easy bucket. He not jumping. Once he's inside 2 feet away from the basket, he just dropping that in.
So what you're saying is that defensive wise, Michigan can switch.
Yes.
And be just fine. They don't lose anything if they switch.
They can switch from guard to guard in the perimeter. They have the length. They have the length to bother them. Will it? I don't know. But that's all you can ask. But when you got guys that are that good and that skilled, the best thing you have is an athlete with some length to be able to defend and shoot over the top of them. Make them have to defend you. Because it's tough. It's tough on your offensive leg when you got to work on defense.
Like I said, I'm picking Arizona, which I got Arizona winning the whole thing.
So am I. So do I.
I
got out of my 3 brackets, 2 of them got Arizona.
Yeah.
The other one was Arkansas.
That was just your wild card.
That was my wild card. But I thought Acuff might do it despite Calipari. Calipari gonna blow the game. He's a recruiter. He teaches a good system, but on that sideline, I'm sorry, and he's been doing it for a long time more than I have. No, I've seen him blow too many, especially James. I've seen him blow too many.
Illinois, UConn. This is basically to me, this is the consolation game. People are hoping that UConn win this game.
UConn is not the savior. I believe I got Illinois winning this game.
I think Illinois they can match up with UConn in size wise.
Yeah.
And UConn don't have. To me, UConn don't have anybody size-wise that can really match up with the size of Illinois. And Illinois play real physical. They play that physical basketball. They want to bang with you. They want to hit you. And UConn don't play that tight. How they came back from 19 down against Duke, I never understand it.
That back in the day, that usually doesn't happen.
Yeah,
the referees make sure of that.
Yeah, that was a fluke. And so I like Illinois. I like Illinois in this game over UConn.
It's hard not to. It's hard not to like Illinois.
I just think UConn they have 9 lives, but I think they already used 9 of them up. So I don't know if they're gonna get that 10th one.
Well, I would say to you that UConn is well coached, so they're gonna always come. They're coming, and they take on a personality. They take on a personality of the coach, and so that you can't count them out. But they'll play hard. But when they played Duke, they turned up for Duke, even though they were down. They handled it, and yeah, I think all bets will say UConn should win, and I'm sure Hurley's going to come up with a great game plan. But I think Illinois is just good, man. They're too good. They're too good.
Yeah, I didn't think Illinois was that good. You know, I never.
Dude, I didn't think they was going to beat Houston.
I never really seen them play.
I hadn't much either
Until they played Houston, and when they played Houston, they beat Houston at their own game.
Right. But they're just taller. They're longer. The first time I heard about them and paid attention to them, when the first game against Maryland, they beat them by 20. Yeah, I'm like, Illinois?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't know. I didn't know how good they were. Tell me after this break. I didn't know how good they were, but I think Illinois probably will pull it out. Like I said, they play that bully ball,
right?
And they can shoot.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. When I watched them over the weekend. I said, okay, they got enough to play inside, play strong inside. They also can shoot from the outside. They got some perimeter shooters.
Okay, yeah.
So
I like Illinois. I like Illinois. You know.
I like Illinois. So I'm gonna say Arizona, Illinois, which will make for a good game.
Yeah, that's why I look at Arizona, Illinois in the finals. And yeah, I think it's gonna be good. So, but we're gonna take a quick break, and when we get back, we got Yo coming on the show. So when we get back, we're gonna be right back here on the $2.
Yo the hater.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Watts, the Community Development Director for Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease.
And my name is Lindsay Corbett, Community Health Worker Director of Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like you, we are weary of this pandemic. Unfortunately, people of color are disproportionately affected by this virus. The COVID-19 vaccine has been shown effective, not in keeping us from getting the virus, but from hospitalizations and death.
So let me ask you, will you roll up your sleeve and get the vaccine? It's the best shot we've got at fighting this virus. Do it for your life, your family, and your community. To find out more information about the COVID-19 and how it's impacting Oklahomans like you and me, and to find out vaccination sites, go to vaxok.org. That is vax, VAX, OK.org.
Mercy, know it so well. Should've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say gold and it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. What did you think? I run dry when my supply is the king. I run high, deny and sign with the beast. I wouldn't ride or die for what I believe. Please, you might could try me and see what you think I'd like for 500 G's. When I could get by and still I provide for my seed. Never having to feed yours when mine wouldn't eat. Real one, play it for a hater. All day, rub it in their face like makeup. Hit the block with the rock like a layup. Ever since no hate dropped the stock, been well. I never gotta sell out. Trust God, you ain't gotta go the hell route. Everybody with the bag and you just might get it. But it's God over money or you just might miss it. Let's go.
Got it back up.
Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. All right, we got Yo up in the house. What's going on, Yo, man?
Bro,
No, I asked you what's going on. What
He come in with bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying what's going on. What's happening?
I'm being Nerf Yo today.
Hey man, it bees that way. All right, man. We're gonna talk about some NBA basketball. We're gonna start off with the NBA talk. You have Wemby, you have Jokic, you have Jaylen Brown, you have SGA. I'm starting with you, Mark. Who's your MVP if you had to vote right now, and why?
Jason Tatum. Oh, my bad. My bad. For some odd reason, I don't want to give it to Wemby. I just don't. And I'm even saying he is doing pretty well. He's a fashionable pick. I like what Jaylen Brown's doing. And I'm just asking what you think. Do you think Jason Tatum's return has tainted anything in any way to Jaylen Brown's?
No, I don't. Because they've been winning all season. It's different if they hadn't been winning without Tatum.
Right.
They've been winning all season. They was in a 2 seed without Tatum.
True.
And Tatum ain't really came back and did a whole lot since.
Well, see, there's the thing. When Brown was out, Tatum scored 30-some points and led him to a victory, which can influence your thoughts. Which, I mean, I'm not. I get in this debate. I got a good buddy of mine. He prefers Brown. He thinks Tatum is, and Tatum's a player. He's the guy. I love Brown. Brown is definitely an all-pro franchise player. But I'm gonna say because the Celtics aren't in first place, I'm gonna lean more towards Alexander Shea Gilgeous.
Okay. Who you got, Yo?
This was easy, bro. It's SGA. They have the best record in the league. They're the number one team in the league, and he's the closer. He shoots in the fourth quarter. He shoots 63% from the field. We haven't seen numbers like this since the great Michael Jeffrey Jordan. When you start putting up numbers that sound like Michael Jordan, you're definitely the MVP.
Wow.
Wemby has a strong case, but he's under minute restrictions. So for that, and not having the number one team in the league, you have to go with the number one team in the league.
Okay. I heard what you're saying. That minute restriction thing that you just said about Wemby, that right there, if this man is on a minute restriction and he doing what he doing, that might put him over the top anyhow. So that defense right there don't work, yo. Keep that defense right there to yourself, because that defense don't work.
And Jordan numbers, really?
Hey, we're not gonna go there. We're not going there.
In the words of one of our mutual friends, are you crazy?
We're not going there. Hey,
I'm gonna be him on this.
But I pick SGA, and the reason why I pick SGA, people want to say, well, he had a support. He hasn't really had his supporting cast all season. He's been playing with backups all season. Yeah. Are these backups better than other backups? Yeah, I think so. But that goes because of coaching. That's because of coaching. It's not because they just all world. It's because of coaching. And 1 minute this group is good, 1 minute that group is good. They're not a consistent Wallace, Isaiah Joe, all of them, they're not consistent. It's either one or the other each night. And sometimes you might get two. SGA has had to do it without his sidekick, J-Dub.
Yeah.
Chet has not been all world. Chet might give you 20, then the next night he might give you 4. You never know what Chet's gonna give you.
How you 7'6"? You know, 4 points.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why. And then SGA, he don't shoot a lot of threes.
He's shooting more this year, though.
Yeah, he's shooting more, but
am I tripping? Is he not shooting more?
He's shooting a little bit more, but most of his shots is coming off mid-range.
Right.
Most of his points is coming off mid-range, driving to the basket. Jokic is pretty much all they. Jokic can have a case, but come on, man. I look at Jokic when
Jokic is leading the league in assists.
Jokic leading the league in a lot of areas. But the thing is, at the time, Jokic back in my day, what Jokic do would be traveling and be bully ball. Jokic do a lot of bully ball. I'm not saying Jokic is not good, because he is.
Bully ball.
But Denver is not where Denver's like what, 5th place, 4th place? And they've had Jokic pretty much the whole season.
Denver's 4th seed. They're behind the Lakers in the
They've had Murray pretty much the whole season. You're behind the LA Lakers. The team that don't play no defense.
Well, it's just one guy that don't play no defense. and then the other guy is just soft.
Jalen,
you can't say the Nuggets. The Nuggets has problems with the mid-major teams. They have problems with Timberwolves. They have problems with Houston. They have problems with those type teams. When you're having problems with those type teams, and you don't lead your league, you lead your league in some categories, but not scoring, and you don't have the best defense.
But it's not this is an individual award. This is not a team award. So when you look at individual play and what you do to your team and how you inspire your team, Jaylen Brown, Wemby, you take Wemby out the San Antonio Spurs, they done for. So that's what make Wemby right up there with SGA, with Jaylen Brown. You gotta understand, the Boston Celtics wasn't supposed to do anything this year. Right. Everybody and Jaylen Brown has came out and he has carried that team. He's inspired White. He inspired Pritchard, and they've been balling. And Jaylen Brown
inspired them. They've been playing good all the time.
I know, because of Jaylen Brown.
He inspired, man. He was playing good when they had
making $300 million. When you're a max dude, you're supposed to put up those type numbers. So that doesn't.
But you're the number 2. He's supposed to be the number 2 guy.
He was the MVP when they.
That don't mean nothing. He's supposed to be the number 2 guy.
He is the one. He's definitely the B.
If I'm making $300 million, I should be that dude, not number 2.
I wouldn't say he's number 2. He's 1B.
And I mean, 1B. It shouldn't be
right. And I say he's 1B, not just for Brown. He's 1B. Impressive. And Tatum is 1A. But
SGA, just like you said, he did it with most of the time backups. And he's getting the job done.
You see, this the problem. You bias because you say he's in Oklahoma City and played for the Thunder. That's why. If SGA didn't play for the Thunder, and someone else, you'll be saying that then. So no, take that out. Take that out the category. Let's just look at what they do.
He just discrediting all your.
Okay,
because he know I'm right.
Hey, go ahead, yo. I'm gonna raise another question.
Okay, we'll ask you these questions. Who has the best record in the league?
But it's not about records. It's not about records.
Don't hide behind the record, yo. You're losing credibility.
Fourth quarter or clutch time.
Jokic. No, you got a great case for it. We all agree. We all agree.
We all agree this SGA, but I'm just saying you got to give something better than they got the best record in the league. They got
I have a problem with individual accolades over what a team does. I mean, it leads to it's supposed to help
usually
to it,
the most valuable player goes to the best team and the best player on the best team.
right. And I don't necessarily agree that always has to be the case, because here's my point I want to say is that we're talking about Jaylen Brown and even Wemby, and their teams are second in their respective conferences. Why isn't anybody talking about Cade Cunningham?
Yeah,
because Cade Cunningham was balling.
And we know that if you take we seeing what's going on with Detroit with Cade Cunningham not being there. Detroit is not going to make the finals or come out the East if Cade Cunningham don't come back and come back healthy and strong.
He's second in assists. He's averaging 24 points a game. He plays a well-rounded game. So if you're doing 24 to 25 points or more a game, that puts you on the elite stat, especially if you're doing more lower end 24 points, but you're getting 9 to 10 to 12 assists a game, then that's double stats that put you in that elite level. And it's influencing the team to the second best record in all of basketball. Hard to say. I mean, he's averaging 10 assists a game.
So
behind Jokic.
Hey, so what about Cade Cunningham? They in first place. And if you take him off Detroit ain't going nowhere. I don't hear nothing.
Nowhere.
Okay. For one thing,
let's go.
Detroit doesn't have the best record in the league. They have the best.
They have the best record in the East, though. They have the second best record in the league.
Number two, they are 4 games back of the Thunder. So once again, he's not the best man on the best team.
They're not any games. They're not any games behind the Thunder. They're in the East. The Thunder's in the West.
Like they trying to say Luka should be up for MVP. I'm just because he averages 31.7 points a game.
Amen.
But he's not the best.
You got a point guard that's got 2 less assists per game than a center.
we all know Luka is not up for the MVP. For one, the man got 16 techs. 16.
Yeah,
I think they rescinded one.
Okay, yeah. So he still got 16.
No, it was about to be 17 now.
Yeah, it was gonna be 17, but now he got 16 because I don't know if they rescinded that last one that he got last week.
That's why he suspended.
Yeah, that's why he said out. That's why he said out last night.
Okay. And the Lakers won without him?
Yeah, Lakers won without him.
Yeah, that's right. They beat my Wizards. Anyway.
Yeah,
LeBron.
I wouldn't say my Wizards over there, man.
They're my Wizards. We are tanking perfectly. You understand? I was going to bring that up since you said that. We are tanking properly. We're giving good effort. We're not the worst. We had one of the worst records. We still got screwed over in the draft lottery. If we're anywhere less than 2 this year, somebody going to be in trouble.
And then Luka don't play defense. Yeah, he scores all the points. He's scoring all these points, but he taking 30 shots just to do them.
He killing shots.
He's not efficient.
I am not a Luka fan, dude. He can play.
He's not.
He's just not someone I think is going to help you win.
I think the best thing, not to get off subject, but the best thing for Luka was him getting traded. If Luka would have been still at Dallas, he probably wouldn't have lost the weight. He probably wouldn't have got in shape, even though he still ain't playing no defense. He's playing a little bit better, but not a lot.
And he putting some weight back on too, look like.
So I think the best thing for him was getting traded to the Lakers. But I don't look at Luka as being. I don't even look at him being in top 5 in MVP voting. To me.
So you have top 5. So Wemby, SGA, Brown, K
Jokic,
Cunningham, Jokic, K
and
Cunningham.
Cunningham. Yep, that's my top 5.
Would you agree with that, yo? Please do it. Don't hurt yourself.
Hey, yo,
Yo,
do you agree with that one?
What's that?
Top 5, no order.
what do you mean? What's that? When you paying attention? Did you fall asleep in a stupor or something?
You can hear me?
I think he hear you, but not the other dude. But
I can't hear Mark.
Okay. Well, he said, do you agree with my top 5? And no specific order with SGA, Wemby, Jokic, Brown, and Cunningham.
Yes. Yes.
So he agree with that, Mark.
Oh, good. That's cool.
Okay. Let's talk about these refs a little bit. Everybody's complaining because SGA keep going to the line. He's averaging 9.4 free throws a game, attempts a game. Luka has 10.1, even though Luka's always crying like he ain't getting hit or anything like that. But he's averaging 10.1 free throws per game. Denny Avdija, I don't know who that is, got 9.2.
That's Denny Avdija.
Who? He averages 9.2.
Denny Avdija. I talked about him before on the show, Jeremiah, a couple years ago. He was drafted by my Wizards.
That's why we don't know him, man.
You know him, but he got traded. He got traded at a good year. Made the All-Star team with Portland.
Now the next person is Paolo Banchero Pablo Banchero of the Orlando Magic. He's at 8.2. All these players are people that drive to the hole. They cause the refs to call the foul.
Right.
So we're complaining about the fouls that they're getting and them shooting free throws, but they drive to the hole. They're not just out there shooting threes. They're driving to the hole, which causes the foul. Now, do I think some of the fouls is ticky? Yeah, I do. But in this day NBA, that's what they do. Do people have a gripe about SGA getting the call? What'd you say, Mark?
No, get over it. Get over it. Nobody had a problem with Jordan getting all them calls. There's another Jordan comparison for you there, yo. I don't think SGA getting anywhere near the calls Jordan got.
Jordan, okay. Jordan didn't get a lot of calls.
Yes,
Jordan didn't get a lot of calls.
Well, okay. No, he got calls. Damn that.
I'm not saying he didn't get calls, but he didn't get a lot. A lot of times when Jordan got calls, they pretty much hit him.
He got calls. And on the flip side, he got away with stuff. He damn near could punch you in your face. You wasn't getting no foul call. Going up for that game winner, Jordan. Wow.
Yo, what you say? Do players have a gripe about SGA?
No, SGA's game is continuously him going towards the basket. Every superstar that goes towards the basket is going to get majority of the calls. So I don't have a gripe. I cannot remember one superstar basketball player, if they go to the rack, they don't get the call. So I don't see what the difference is now and then back in the day. If you go towards the basket, you're going to get the call.
All right. Before we get out here, y'all.
Wemby goes to the basket, you don't get that many fouls. That because he's too tall.
All right. Before we get out here, we got 3 Dallas Cowboys on here.
Yeah.
Would you sign the wide receiver Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Myles Garrett. Oh,
Would you give him the money that he's probably asking for? We're gonna start with you, yo.
No, I think they should franchise him and draft Tate of Ohio State and make them two battle, because if you give him $40 million, that is almost $80 million in just receivers in one room, and then you paying your quarterback 60-something million. So 60 million and 70 million is 130 million for three players, and your whole rest of your team has to go with the rest of the money. That's ridiculous.
Dak and Lamb also said they will restructure their contract to make room.
CD didn't already restructured this contract.
They're restructured again.
You can do another restructure.
They'll restructure again.
I'm just saying,
is he worth it?
I'm going to say no, because I don't think he's in the same ballpark as what's his name? What's his initials?
CD Lamb.
I forgot his initials.
Who?
The receiver for the Seahawks. He's not in his category.
Jackson Smith Enigma?
No.
So what do you say, Mark? Is he worth it? Would you give him the money?
Yeah, I mean, yo, did you look at some highlights of last year's offense, man? Did you see how they was? We do need to address the defense. We get some young talent, get some other people. I am serious. I want us to get Myles Garrett. We get Myles Garrett, all our problems are solved. You understand? Every bit of them. And sign Pickens. You can restructure him. To me, am I tripping? It's not I get salary cap. But I don't understand why everybody's paying attention to annual, like, the average salary per year has got to be this. It's about the guaranteed money, isn't it?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, how much money do you need guaranteed in your pocket? Let's make that so you're good there. Let's work the structure out so where you got dead years that they can stretch it out on, but he gonna get it. And here's the thing, what's good is that you restructure, because you're restructuring what you didn't get, you end up turning into a bonus, and they spread it out and change it so the cap hit is lower. So the whole purpose of doing it, CeeDee Lamb got his contract knowing that in a couple of years he was going to restructure and recapture some of that money that he did that wasn't guaranteed money.
Well, I'm at a toss between re-signing Pickens or not re-signing Pickens. If we're gonna get an engaged Pickens, as give him guaranteed money, let's sign him.
All right.
If we're gonna get that lackadaisical Pickens where he might show up, he might not show up, it's too many receivers in this draft. But the thing is, Dallas has to focus. Dallas has to focus on defense. They can't afford to go offense, and especially your first two picks in this draft. You can get a receiver in this draft, probably the third, fourth round. That can be a good receiver. That's how deep this receiving class is.
I mean, you gotta be careful with that. We did that with Jalen Tolbert. We know how that worked out.
But it's all about coaching, though. You got to coach him up. You got to coach him up. But like I said, if we're going to get an engaged Pickens, I don't think I would give Pickens $40 million. I think I might keep him around 36, 35, 36.
That's what CD makes.
Well, okay.
That's fine. I mean, look. When CD made that money, Pickens wasn't gonna get it. If CD was a total free agent this year, he wouldn't get no winner. He'd be getting what Jackson Smith Enigma is getting, close to that.
Yeah, JSN. He'd be getting what he get. So
and Jigba, I said Enigma.
Yeah,
and Jigba.
But so I look at Pickens. I will pay Pickens about 35, 36 million.
I know 40.
Yeah.
If he say I'm holding out for 40, I'll tell you what. You take this franchise tag and act like you want to play on this one.
Get that right. I can't give him 40. I can give him 35, 36 million and probably give him about 100 guaranteed.
Right. It's funny because I got a close relative who's an agent, and he swears him down. Pickens is the minute he get the money, he gonna not be that engaged guy. Of course, I love him as my cousin, but he's a Commanders fan, so he's hating probably too.
But that's what people are scared of because he's not engaged without the money. Once he get the money and is locked in, he can go missing in action anytime.
If last year was him not being engaged, he can stay the way he is, man. You understand? Life is going to be great for both of them because you can't double off him with CD over on the other side. You can't do, and vice versa for CD Lamb. Ferguson is finding his niche as a tight end.
And we got to run. I do think we need to get another running back in this draft to go along with the running back we got. I think we need to.
Does anybody here believe in Jadon Blue?
Who?
Never mind.
Who's
Jadon Blue, the kid from Texas last year, the rookie.
Like I said, who?
The 5th round pick.
Once again.
Who?
Hey, but that's the $2 Sports Talk Show for today. Hey, we want to thank our special guest, the world-renowned comedian, Mr. Mark Howard, for coming on the show. Hopefully he'll be traveling to Tulsa one day soon and doing his comedian act, his comedian show. But y'all can catch him on. You still on Quake's house every now and then? Every now and then. He moved. You know what? I haven't heard. You still hear the show? Because he's not on Sirius anymore. Oh, you're not? Okay. He's on. I was talking about a guy who books it. Haven't heard from him, but he told me they're not doing no more than that. And I was asking, is he off totally, or are they just off of Sirius XM, Laugh Out Loud Radio? So I don't know. But I ain't been no rush to go over there. He way across town. I don't feel like driving all the way over there, man. So y'all, hey, but if you have Sirius Radio, he was on Laugh Out Loud with Quake's house. Quake's house on Laugh Out Loud Radio. And so, but hey, he goes all the way around. He goes with a lot of these hits. He's been with Eddie Griffin. He's been who else you been with? I've toured a bit with Eddie. I've toured with Chris Rock. I've been out there. Many people known to open up with DC Curry, Don DC Curry. You know those guys, man. So, been blessed. Hey, I told you we got connections here. As Mr. Mark Howell, he was on there. I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for Vance to finally. Never mind. Hey, but y'all also catch him on YouTube. He does a show called All Things Cowboys. And Cowboys Talk. No, it's called We Talk Cowboys. We Talk Cowboys. That's it. Well, that's what we do. We talk Cowboys here. So y'all can catch him on YouTube. Go find him. We Talk Cowboys, Mr. Mark Howard. Yes, sir. And y'all see what's going on. And y'all know my partner, Yo. He's at home being Nurse Yo. Yo. He probably not doing a good job. Man.
Doing an excellent job there, guy.
All right, y'all.
Changing them bedpans.
All right, y'all. The scripture for the week is, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. That's John 3:16. We know this Sunday is Resurrection Sunday. So, hey, that's the scripture of the week. I want to thank my guy, Mark Howard, once again. Yo for calling in. Y'all listen to $2 Sports Talk Show. You bark at us.
We are back.
Man.